You keep telling yourself you're lost, like you've wandered off the path, like everyone else knows where they're going except you. But what if you're not lost? What if you're just in a pause, quiet, sacred, often uncomfortable chapter, between who you used to be and who you're becoming? And the reason it feels so confusing isn't because you're failing, it's because you're changing. But in a world that measures success and momentum, stillness can feel like weakness. We're taught to move fast, to figure it all out, to keep going, even if we don't know where we're headed. But life doesn't always work that way. Sometimes, life calls you to sit still, to stop forcing the next step, to breathe, reflect, and let go. And when it does, the silence feels terrifying. The lack of clarity feels like failure, but it's not. It's a reset. You're not broken. You're just shedding parts of yourself that no longer belong. You're not falling behind. You're just realigning, and that's uncomfortable. Growth usually is. Maybe the job that used to excite you now feels hollow. The habits that once distracted you no longer help. The people you thought would always be there are starting to drift, and you don't know what comes next. Only that. You can't go back to what was. That's not being lost. That's transformation. And transformation is messy. It rarely comes with clear instructions. Sometimes you just have to trust the tension, sit with the uncertainty, and learn to find peace even when nothing feels resolved. Because in these pauses, these quiet in-between seasons, you're actually doing deep inner work. You're questioning, processing, releasing, and that takes energy. No wonder you feel tired. No wonder you feel off. You're not failing. You're growing in invisible ways. And growth doesn't always look productive. Sometimes it looks like rest. Sometimes it looks like confusion. Sometimes it looks like starting over. If no one told you this before, let me say it now. It's okay to not know what's next. It's okay to let go of the old without having the new in place yet. It's okay to pause. In fact, it's necessary. Because when you don't pause, you run the risk of carrying old wounds, outdated beliefs, and expired identities into the next season of your life. And those things will quietly sabotage everything you try to build. Strange, yes, it feels like nothing is happening. But trust this. It's the exact space you need to prepare for what's coming. Don't rush out of it just to feel productive. Don't numb it just to feel safe. Don't call yourself lost just because the path isn't visible. You need to get quiet enough to hear your own voice again, and when the time is right, not forced, not hurried, the next chapter will begin to unfold. A decision will feel clear. An opportunity will present itself. The weight will lift, and it won't be because you forced your way forward. It'll be because you allowed yourself to pause long enough to grow into your next self. So please, don't mistake this season for failure. Don't label yourself broken just because you're not where you thought you'd be.